Hello, everybody. I wanted to jump on here quickly live because I had a few aha moments. Sometimes, I don't know if you ever have them, but you're sitting there and you're looking through something, and then you get a notification of something else, and they kind of go together. And it just had to come on and share all this. So here I am sitting here flipping through this book. Actually, it's a magazine. It's the Money magazine. We got it with some subscription. I can't remember if it was like a fishing one and then getting a money as well. Well, it's a pretty awesome magazine and kind of neat. But the head, the top, on the top, oh, let's see, I can never figure out the computer, but it says how to get a better job in 2017. And so I flipped through it. And I was thinking, let's see what they have to say about the corporate world, right? And at the same time, I'm going to get into that in a second, but at the same time, I got a notification on my phone from Eric Worre, and he had a new YouTube video up. And so and that was about finding your story, which I'm going to totally tell you about. He interviewed this gentleman, and this gentleman talked about where he was from and where he was raised and how he was, out on a farm, small town, all this stuff. And his parents ended up moving into the city, and he, didn't know anybody. You cling to your family, you cling to what you know. And, he was kind of just at a loss. And anyway, it wasn't really a city that we call a city now, but bigger than this little farming community. And so the only two places to work in this city were this one plant over here and then this chicken plant. And the gentleman chose the chicken plant. And that is his story. Now, I've talked to you about branding and how you need to find your own story. We all learn from each other on telling each other stories and learning from what we've all gone through to get where we are today or anything like that. So this gentleman told in detail, which was absolutely hilarious, about how many chickens he had to cut their heads off or whatever on this line in one day, only getting paid $3.50 a day or something like that. And he had the whole number. And I'm going to put the link below because it's just a 5-minute video, but it's absolutely hilarious. And then again, it's so true too. So it's you can see where this guy came from and his work ethic and how he never gave up and how he turned it into a billion-dollar business because his story sold. Every time he tells a story, he gained followers, right? So he mentioned in here something to overcome. So that's your story. So if you're looking into going into network marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing, any type of marketing, owning your own business, being a coach about online marketing, if you're going to coach online, you can have many different incomes coming from all over. It doesn't mean that you have to be this so-called brand and I need so many people on my team and this and that to make money. There is a lot more out there in online marketing and social marketing, affiliate marketing. The doors are just endless. And by doing your research, you really find out how much there is to offer. And there is not, you don't have to put your head up and be like, oh, I'm stuck at this job and I can't ever do anything else. You can keep growing by doing your research. And so this gentleman, I'm going to go back to him quick. He said, find your story, something that you've overcome, just tell your story. Talk to another human being just like normal. What is your adversity was his big thing. What is your adversity? His is the chicken plant story. And it's turned out to be his greatest asset. He not only tells it to people, but sells it to people. So by telling his story, it sells people. It lets them know there is other opportunities out there. And so it's really awesome and so cool. So that's something to think about. And, what is your greatest asset? What is your adversity? Okay, so this came up, so I paused from reading my money magazine, and I had a quote from Eric Worre, which says, the network marketing profession pays out approximately $200 million in commissions to distributors every single day of the year. So maybe it's time you take a closer look. And that's from Eric Worre. So that's his quote. You don't have to be a network marketer. You can do whatever. I know people think that's bad, but some people do. Anyway, there's a lot of opportunity out there. So I would never knock it until you understand and do your research. And so going back to this magazine I was flipping through, with the money magazine, about, what's your new job? What are you seeking for in 2017? It really ties in with any type of online marketing, affiliate marketing, social marketing, any area you're going to be in, owning your own business, whatever. So you got to have your game plan. And what really struck me funny was assess your skills. So what are you good at? And that ties in with finding your story. How did you make it this far? And what are you good at? And how can you sell yourself to others, right? So there's all these little bold points, find the gaps. So like, for example, just not going to read all this to you. Do your research. Find your niche. Figure out which direction you want to go. Remember your whole vision in mind when you're doing this. Ask those in the know. There we go. That's the same thing as doing your research. Ask people. Communication. I know I've learned so much just by communicating through social media, and the amount of knowledge I've gained in the last 3 months is out of this world compared to what I thought I knew before and what I was told before. But this is like a whole new, I don't know how to say it. There's a whole new vision, and there's so much more opportunity out there than we just take for granted that you got to go to a job, turn in your resume, do the application. If this is what they're paying, you take it because you got to pay your bills. Okay? So how do you get out of those? Well, first of all, do your research. There's other things out there. And if you don't reach out and do it, then will be stuck. And if you're happy where you're at, don't get me wrong. Do what you do best and stay there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you have this feeling of you need to do something more and you want to do something bigger and better, or you haven't found your niche, I finally think I believe, I shouldn't say think, found my niche. And this is why I'm in this. And this is why I'm helping you. And so then again on this, it said get up to speed. So figure out what weak spots are, look at your colleges and whatever your academic or trainings and things like that. That's a little bit more detailed, but find your superpower. This one was so awesome because we all have our own individual superpower, right? What are you good at compared to the next person? We all have something. Become an expert. Become an expert of yourself and your own skills and your own beliefs and your own brand. Okay? And share that. Optimize social media is one they even had in here. Look through Facebook, look through Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. There are so many social media sites that can help you and that you can actually help build your own brand. People are getting to know who I am, Angie Davis, and by my social media and by reaching out and communicating with people. And so my self-improvement has gotten better. My branding has gotten better because now I'm not just that person on there trying to stumble through and do a crazy live. I actually have content and I'm doing my research and I'm sharing it with you. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, it said build your brand on the top here, and this lady had something to say, and she's a resume writer, so I mean, you know, she's someone that you would take it to, but she said, um, maybe you have deep category knowledge or an unmatched list of client contacts or a killer way with a spreadsheet. Get a handle on what makes you different. And her name was Cheryl Lynch Simpson. She said, what career management usually comes down to is branding. This is like in where they're talking to corporate people in this magazine, you know? But it goes across the board, no matter what you're in. If you're in anything online marketing, whatever, you are just like the corporate people, you know, or better, because you have struggled and you work and it is not easy at all. But you go and put your time in on your own after work to build your brand, to do your passion, to do what you love. And you know, it's no matter what I got out of this is no matter what you're in, you need to build your brand. You need to be you. Be proud of yourself, brand yourself, you know, brand your skills, share your knowledge. So, you know, it was really cool because you always hear about branding, and this just blew me away because people always think it's just in network marketing or online marketing or affiliate marketing or being an online coach or whatever, that you have to build your brand first. And it's not. No matter what you're in, any type of business, you need to build your brand and sell it. Right? Pretty cool to think about. So I'm going to end on a quote here, quick. And this is from Jim Rohn. If you go to work on your goals will go to work on you. If you go to work on your plan will go to work on you. Whatever good things we build end up building us. So with that being said, I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. I hope your week is off to an awesome start. And remember, our weekly free webinars are tomorrow night. Just click on the link that I have above and join in, and I can always keep you updated via email on how to get onto the free webinars, which are 9 o'clock Wednesday nights. They always bring in someone just amazing that has really turned their life around, tells their story, also gives away free tips and ideas and stuff to be able to help you succeed. So just click on the link above, PM me, let me know. I'd love to help you guys out. But remember, build your brand. No matter who you are, build it. Love yourself. Sell yourself. God bless you all. Love you.